Good evening, table tennis fans. You're tuning into the first leg of the ETTU Men's European Champions League semi-final, coming to you live from the Schlossparkhalle in Wolkersdorf, Austria. This first leg will see Wien Viertel Niederösterreich host Offical Gazprom Orenburg. The Austrian team will have the advantage of playing the first leg at home against their illustrious Russian opponent. Orenburg is a club with some serious history behind it. Two-time European Champions League winners and two-time runner-ups. They won the cup in 2012 and 2013. And they were also in the same group as Ponto Sergi, the French outfit and last year's winner. And they emerged on top of the group. So, no doubt, a great club. But Wien Viertel Österreich is not a club to be discounted. The Austrian club was formerly known as SVS Niederösterreich after being re-established and changing their name to Wien Viertel Österreich. They have also managed to win the European Champions League back in 2008 and four-time Champions League runner-ups in 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2007. Back in the domestic league, they've done well for themselves, 14 times Austrian league winners and 2 times having lifted the Austrian Cup. Their president, Johann Friedschroeder, did say prior to the game in an interview that there's no doubt that Offical Gazprom Orenburg is the favorite. But he added, our players promise to do their best and put in great effort in the matches. So the players are coming up. As you can see, Vladimir Samsonov will be playing for Orenburg in the first matchup. A great player, no doubt. Ranked 3rd in Europe currently and 10th overall in the world. A right-handed player he is. Of Belarusian descent. 39 years of age, the veteran is also known in China as the Tai Chi Master because of his superb all-around offensive and defensive style. Samsonov. So here we go. The first matchup is about to get underway. Yingchao Ho will be playing for Wien Viertel Niederösterreich as Samsonov serves. So Samsonov off to a good start. Let's see if Howe will be able to reciprocate. And he does with a great pacey forehand. Sent diagonally across the table. Well done to the backhand of his opponent for the point. And he powers another one in to tie it.
Three, two.
Well done by Yingchao Ho there, playing defensively, waiting for his time to attack, and releasing that strike for the point. It's as if Ho is just waiting, bidding for his time. Playing defensively until he gets an opportunity to apply that rapid forehand of his. And there it is again, the same tactic, earning him yet another point. The home fans here are enjoying it. Wien-Viertel Niederösterreich off to a good and hopeful start. Samsonov serving. Ho's defensive work not working for him, conceding 2 points back to back, but the fans in support. And Samsonov cuts the deficit, tying it at 6-all. Gets the lucky bounce, Samsonov, for the point. So after leading, and after that good start, Ho finds himself down by 2. Looking to claw his way back into this. The player from Beijing, 29 years of age. Yingchao Ho will be serving. And there you go, he powers that forehand stroke again for the point. Well played. Well placed by Samsonov for the point. Forcing his opponent to dip down to retaliate. Can't quite chop it back. Vladimir Samsonov is known for being the player that has participated most in this tournament, 15 years straight. He also holds 9 European Champions League winner titles, 3 with Borussia, 5 with Charleroi, and 2 with Orenburg. Ho releasing that stroke of his once again, unexpectedly. Samsonov, who's also known for his defensive prowess, unable to respond. Ho playing for game point. Good first game display by the Austrian team. And Yingchao Ho putting up 1-0 against a player who is currently ranked in the top 3 in Europe. Sure, his coach is happy about that. Orenburg coach Valery Salabev, however, will probably have a chat with his player and point out his mistakes. Salabev did state prior to the game that Orenburg, as a team, was incredibly motivated and determined to win this battle, and that they'd be playing with their best and do their best to put them in an advantageous situation or position for the return leg. So Ho won that first game, and he'll get the second one underway. He'll be serving. Three back-to-back points for Samsonov. The veteran couldn't usher that one over the net. Well done by Ho there for the point. The reaction of the crowd says it all. Samsonov is famous for being a top 10 player longer than anyone else in the official ranking history. Rapid play by Ho, unable to connect with that final stroke of his. Their players might be down, but the fans aren't letting go here. Well played by Samsonov for the point, extending his lead to 3 yet again. He started off 3-0, then conceded 3 points back to back, and he's managed to put himself in the same spot yet again. Bad serve by Ho, perhaps having lost his concentration. He needs to focus to get back into this. Samsonov serving. Well placed. Both players quite versatile. Both players are capable of playing defensively and offensively and switching it up, which is interesting. But it's Samsonov in the lead. Whoa. Well done by Ho. Samsonov had no response. Look at how he gets underneath that ball. Here he comes. Just packing it with power for the point. And once again, when he sees the opening, he takes it. So Samsonov playing for game point. Looking to tie it at 1-1. Ho will be serving. Take a look at Ho's footwork there to get underneath that ball. He just arches down. And Samsonov plays that one intelligently for the point. Stands at 1-1. Look at how he works Ho there. There's no way Ho could retaliate to that one. He had already extended his reach. Samsonov joined the top 10 in 1996. And he stayed there for 15 years until November 2011. He's been up and down since then, but he is currently ranked 10th. These are the world rankings that I'm talking about, of course. Belarusian will serve. Oh, dips down for that one, but can't quite place it where he wants it to be. Samsonov extending his lead by 2. Ho will be serving. It's a let. Well done by Ho this time around. Using his footwork to power those in. Look at that. You'll see it in the replay here. Dashing across the table to send it across. What an amazing rally that was. Fun to watch. Ho comes out on top and ties it. Was an easy one for Ho, but he couldn't tuck it away. Played intelligently by Samsonov there, forcing his opponent to reach out towards the far end. It'll be the 39-year-old veteran serving. And getting the point. Amazing rally. Look at how Samsonov switches it up and goes from defensive to offensive instantly. It's Ho serving. Well done by Samsonov. Back-to-back points. He's playing for game point. Oh, found the opening and just went for it. Not a smart move by Samsonov there. 5-10. And game point. Putting Samsonov up 2-1.
Ihr Vladimir Samsonov gewinnt auf Satz Nummer 3. Hier Spielstand 11:5. Somit 2:1 für die Russen hier Semifinale.
Players will be approaching the table
Erstes Spiel.
for the fourth game between them, after this quick break.
Hier ist noch lange nichts verloren. Wir gehen in Satz Nummer 4.
Samsonov up by 2-1. Yingchao Ho will get the fourth game going. And well done for the first point. Look at that powerful forehand with a lot of topspin there.
1-1.
Amazing shot by Ho there, really getting under it. You'll probably see it in the replay. The spin the ball takes, and it dips back down. Very difficult one to retaliate to. Look at that. Too much spin on it for Samsonov.
3-3.
Samsonov's stroke sails wide, giving Ho the upper hand, but this one is a tight contest. Both players aware of the significance of this game.
Let.
If Samsonov wins, he'll put his team up by 1. Ho did well with the defensive work, but couldn't power that one where he wanted it to go. Look at Samsonov hacking away at it. And he gets rewarded. 4-all, Ho serving. Ho powers that one for the point. Riles the fans up, the crowd here ecstatic. Rightfully so, look at that, right into the body of his opponent. Both these players have a similar style. Samsonov serving. And again. Slots that one towards Samsonov's body when he finds the opening. Samsonov takes that one,
7-5.
making it 7-5. Look at Ho's defensive work there. But Samsonov forcing his opponent away from the table. Once again, Samsonov powering them in, forcing Ho to take a step back and stay on the defensive. Ho does pretty well to cope with those strokes, but it's not easy to chop them all back. It's Ho serving. Samsonov works his way back in and ties it. Both players still in this one. Yingchao, Ho, serving. The silence of the crowd says it all. Samsonov edging in on playing for game point and match point. a good strike there by Ho. Making a statement, telling his opponent it won't be that easy. The crowd happy with that one. 9-all. Once again, Samsonov forcing his opponent away from the table. Ho playing it defensively until he found that opening, but he couldn't quite place it where he wanted it to go, conceding the point. And Samsonov is playing for match point. And he does it. Winning at 3-1. Putting Orenburg up 1-0. So that was an exciting one to watch, but there are more exciting matchups coming our way following this brief break. Stay tuned.